Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Reine Des Fleurs. And, let's see. We have filled all the knights with grace except for Orpheus. He is our last one, so we should be gathering intel on him very soon. In the meantime, though, we are preparing a tea party for all the knights before the ceremony, but that'll be, for once we're finished filling everybody up. Yeah, the ceremony will be the official welcoming, but before the ceremony, Violet wants to throw a tea party for them as an unofficial get-together and thank you for abandoning their bodies on the land and coming here to become knights and fulfill their duties. Alright, so right now we are talking about the tea party, so let's finish up with this and get back to the actual task at hand. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Oh, so they're talking about finding out what the kind of things the knights would like the things that they like to eat so they could figure out the menu for the tea party. And the twins were just saying they spy on the knights a lot. They spy on the knights every day.
We tried our best to find their weaknesses. Though we haven't found any. We have their basic information at least.
I see. I should not be mad at them, since in the end the result was actually helpful. Well, that may be true, but you should still be mad at them anyway. A little, just for spying all the time. It's not appropriate.
Well, first of all, Louis seems to like a cake called Gâteau au chocolat. And Orpheus likes sweets that use fruits that have simpler tastes.
And Leon and Gislan, they don't seem to eat sweets much.
Yeah, those two, they don't like things that are too sweet. Especially Gislan, he hates it. We can't believe that. We can't, because sweets are absolutely paramount, but...
Seems we had better prepare more than just sweets. Perhaps some scones as well. I will also prepare quiche and sandwiches as well. Oh, I have something to ask you, NJ. I was wondering if I should order a special dress for this gathering. No need for that. Your current wardrobe is appropriate. The way you are now, you are attractive enough in their eyes and their hearts. Really? I'm glad to see that there is still some innocence about you. However, the knights are also men. If they could choose whom to serve, they would prefer someone beautiful, wouldn't they, Mr. Bonhue? There is some truth to that.
If so, then that's not a problem, because our princess is the most beautiful princess in the world. Yeah, sometimes I worry the princess's beauty draws the wrong kind of attention.
Akane, Ruri, please behave yourselves this time.
I'll remember, Princess. Only if nothing happens. We'll behave ourselves. Only if nothing happens.
I have told them enough, I hope. I must believe in my butterflies, so let me just focus on what I have to do now. Princess, why don't you begin organizing plans for the tea party setting? Oh yes, there are so many things that we can do with the interior decorating for this event. Yes, I will do that. Maybe everyone will enjoy this. I pray with that in mind and start working on the plans. As I plan, more and more my mind races with joy. Madame NJ and Bonhue saw me then. You look so cute like a child. You look more lively than before. They kept saying such things, which made me feel a bit embarrassed. I have been thinking about the tea party every day. Of course, I also kept the knights in mind as well. As the ceremony approaches, I must finish filling their bodies with grace by then. Who should I spend time with next? The one that you have left. There is no choice to make. Select one. Who should I choose? Orpheus! Chapter 1, Orpheus Part 2. The Mind Runs to the Western Land. I believe that by now you should have gotten used to life in Partadam. If you don't mind, can we spend some time together and talk? The Reine, Violet, I believe that I have already received Orpheus's reply. I want to know just a little bit more about him this time. Seems like it would be a smart idea to search his homeland, Vita.
It was hard for us again. But somehow we found some things. One is Leon for sure. Another one is Louis.
Leon and Louis. Okay, thank you, you two. Meanwhile, let me search a little bit more. Who should I ask? Who do I want to ask? That will be Louis and Leon and Gislan and Orpheus. All of the knights. About the Western country, Leon.
Vita doesn't have an official diplomatic relationship with my country, but there is a ferry that keeps us in touch. Someone who went there to go sightseeing told me that the country was like a completely different world, like an earthly paradise. It's a beautiful and peaceful country.
You would think that Leon had been there before since he travels so much.
The weather is warm, unlike my country, which makes me jealous.
I know that Pavone is a very cold country.
Yes, but the thing that gets my attention most about Vita is their political system. I heard from Orpheus that Vita uses a government structure they call a republic.
A republic?
It's a system where a person that is elected by referendum leads the country. In other words, anybody can be a politician as long as they're chosen by the people.
I heard that imperial rule is the most common form of government among the nations.
Yes, that's why it's unusual. And it is reasonable. It is far different from my country, in which your birthright and faction are the most important factors.
Vita is a country which is led by people's minds and wills. I would like to know more about this system. About the Western country, Louis.
My country, Campagnon, is the only one that has established official diplomatic relationships with Vita. I heard that the land is beautiful and blessed with rivers that run through the country like veins, and many people go there on vacation. Unfortunately, I have never been there, but I heard stories from someone who had been there on important business.
What kind of impression did you get from hearing these stories?
Well, it is a beautiful country, as people say. However, I personally feel that the people of Vita tend to be a little too oblivious to danger. Vita is a rather isolated island, so they do not encounter outsiders on a very regular basis. They don't seem to have a very clear grasp of the world's condition, including the scarcity of grace.
But Vita must have been affected by the lack of grace as well, even if it has not gotten to the point where they are suffering from it.
It has not yet become apparent to them. Because of their abundant resources, the small disasters that they have encountered have not really affected the country. I wonder if it is simply because they are satisfied with things the way they are. Or perhaps they're just deluding themselves.
If that is so, that will be a problem.
Anyway, that's all I can say. I hope I've been some help.
Yes, thank you. Deluding themselves. I wonder what Orpheus thinks about this. If I have a chance, I should ask him about this. About the Western land, Gislan.
Vita is the furthest country from Chrysantheme. Therefore, we had no interactions. All that I know about the country is what I've heard from others.
I see. I understand. I'm sorry for taking your time. I don't know why this was an advised route to take if he doesn't know anything at all. Response to the invitation, Orpheus.
I can't wait for the day to come. I want to show you that. Oops, that was close. I almost gave it away.
What is that?
It's a secret. If I tell you now, you won't be surprised.
His way of speaking makes me want to know more.
Oh, look at that mischievous face.
Perhaps he is just enjoying my reaction. I have heard a lot of things about him, and the most important things are...
Which information do you want to use? Of course it'll be Leon and Louis. Let's go.
Well, let's give this a try. I have prepared enough now. I hope it will go well.
I came to escort you, Violet. Am I too early?
You are fine. I just came outside as well.
Oh, good, I'm relieved. Actually, I would have left even earlier because I was so excited. But Asagi told me that women like to take their time to prepare, so if I was too early, it would be a bother.
Yes, if you were earlier, then I would have had to rush to prepare now.
So that was perfect timing on your part, Orpheus.
Alright, we'll fill Orpheus with grace in the next episode, and then it's party time! So I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.